you guys, thanks for coming to my channel. Kim J. Crawford. I am so glad you're here. Today I'm going to do a very quick tutorial on how to make these great paper earrings. They are super fun. Yes, they're paper. They feel like plastic, sound like plastic, shine like plastic, but they are actually made of treated paper. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do those today. These I actually sell in my Etsy shop for $10 to $15. They're very popular. I'll try to put on a picture, attach a picture to the video so that you can see some of the other ones, if I can figure out how to do that. Anyway, today is the third day of the maybe I'll get it right, you guys, by the 15th video, but it is the third day of Amy Schmittauer's Savvy Sexy Social vlog every day in August. And it is my third video. You guys, honestly, I am getting these videos done on the day that they're supposed to be done. But because I'm recording on my phone and I kind of sort of don't know what I'm doing, they take forever to upload them onto YouTube. So I'm sure I'm doing something wrong. I need an intern. I need a young intern that knows how to work these gadgets and shortcuts and all that kind of crap. So if you're in Phoenix City or Columbus or the surrounding area and you want to do an internship, free internship, let a sister know. Okay, so anyway, yeah, these are the earrings. Like I said, they sell in my Etsy shop from $10 to $15. Made out of paper. They look like plastic. Some people think they're wood. They're not. Super lightweight. Some of them have the same thing on the back that they have on the front. And then some of them, oh, that has front and back. Those are the scripture ones. And then some of them just have the picture on the front and then just paint on the back. So those are the ones I'm going to show you to do today. And actually, if you can do those, you can do any of them. Now, let me apologize. I apologize. Anyway, love Anita Baker. Oh, believe me, I do. Anyway, so let me apologize for the sound and the singing because I'm having to record this directly off my phone and the sound is horrible. Now, I have a microphone, did not realize it had a battery in it, and left it on. So guess what? No bueno. Battery is dead. Anyway, so I'll work on ordering another one so that these videos can be better before the video's over. So anyway, let me start by showing you what your supplies are going to be. You're going to need Mod Podge. Can you see that? Hold it back. Hold it up. Yep. So Mod Podge, which is that stuff that we used to use back in the day in the 70s when doing puzzles was really popular. Not that I'm that old, but I really am. So anyway, Mod Podge. And the one that I have is the one that, well, it's really close up. It's Mod Podge Gloss Lustre. Anyway, it's a shiny one. Okay, now I'm going to explain to you two different ways that you can do the back. You can do the back by just painting it. And this is a paint that you can get. It's super cheap, grab and go. It's just regular, it's actually interior paint, but just regular paint. You can use any paint. Why does that say eggshell? Interesting. Anyway, so yeah, I have that. I think I picked that up at Wally Mart. I'm not sure. But anyway, and that little bottle for the little crafts that we do will go a long, long way. So make sure you close it up nice and tight. By the way, I'm going to put links in the description box below the video for everything that you're going to see here. So you don't even have to worry about it. Okay, this is a Skippy jar filled with water. You're going to need that just to make sure your brushes don't go wonky bad on you. Okay, and paintbrushes. I really like these. I can't remember where I got them, but by the time I upload this video, I'll have that information for you. Okay, the reason I like these is because they're really durable and I don't have to keep buying brushes. They clean up really well. Okay, so some brushes. Now really in this pack, I highly recommend it because it gives you different sizes so you can use it for different projects. You see, I got ink on my nails. That's gross. Anyway, you can use it for different projects because they have different sizes. But the size that we're going to use is that biggest one right there. Okay? And this honking bad boy, I know it looks really weird, but what it does is this. It puts the finishing touches on the earrings. See these little, I think some people call them grommets. Some people call them eyelets. That little round thing that goes in the circle right there. Without that, your earring would fall apart very quickly because it would just wear out from, you wearing it on your ear and this moving back and forth if it weren't on there. So this is the thing that makes your earring really durable. Now, if they were fabric, you wouldn't have to have it because it wouldn't be as much wear and tear. But with the paper, you definitely need to have it. Okay? And it looks like this. This is one of the best investments I could have had. It took me a long time to buy this bad boy. They usually sell them in a lot of people who do paper. Oh, did you guys see that? It just fell. Anyway, a lot of people who work with paper. What is that? Scrapbooking. You guys, it's after 6. I don't know why I keep trying to make these videos after 6 o'clock. My brain shuts down, but I was just busy today. And so just got a chance to get it done. So yeah, that's what it looks like. And it says, we are Memory Keeper. So that's the brand. I'm going to put a link for where you can get it. And these are the little eyelets that you can use with it. Okay, now there's a couple different kinds. There's one kind that you have 2 parts to. You put on the front and then you put on the back and then you clamp them on. But there's the other kind that I discovered that I actually like a little better. And don't you love variety packs? Yay! And they only have one piece. So you just put on that one piece and clamp it down and it takes care of the front and the back. So I'll show you what I mean when we get going. Okay. And then the other thing you're going to need, of course, is paper. So if you're going to do just solid black on one side, this is a sheet of black. You guys, I just had a brain freeze. I don't want to call it a brain fart because that's gross, but I guess I just did. Cardstock, black cardstock paper, which is actually kind of hard to find. So I'm going to put a link for it. Now, we're not going to use this one today. This is if you want to not have the black paint. So we're going to do it with the black paint today. Okay. And then you're going to need some white cardstock because you're going to print off your printer this. This is just, let me see if I can hold it out further for you. It's just a sheet that I printed out on my computer, and I'm going to have the link, you guys, too, for this silhouette, too. It is free. You just download it and you print it off your printer. Make sure that you check out my video that I just did yesterday on how you can get printer ink, black and color, for $4.05. Because if you do a lot of crafting like I do, you need really cheap ink. Look at the bottom, you guys. My black ink is starting to run out. But yeah, so I'll have a link in the description box so you can download that sheet free for this particular pair. And then I'll have some others on there too, because there are different styles, of course, that you can do. And then, of course, paper scissors. You guys make sure you do not use your fabric scissors. These are my fabric scissors. Don't touch them. Don't use your fabric scissors on paper. It will ruin your paper forever. Okay, so I just changed my mind real quick. I'm going to show you how to do the solid black back using the cardstock because I want you to see how simple, quick, and easy this is. Okay, so basically all I do is put them together, and you're going to cut out. I'm trying to do this while looking through the camera. Oh my gosh, this is something. Okay, so I'm only going to show you how to do one. If I show you how to do one, you can do like 1,000, right? Okay, right. So you cut that out. You notice I'm cutting out the picture and the cardstock at the same time so we can make sure we get them the same size, okay? And then just a quick little tip for when you're cutting out paper. It's easier if you, it's really weird. It's a whole lot easier if you're not trying to make a video, but it's easier if you move the paper instead of moving the scissors. See what I mean? So I'm still cutting. I'm opening and closing the scissors, but instead of moving the scissors around, I'm moving the paper around in the scissors. I know you learned that in elementary school, but just in case there's some elementary schoolers who haven't gotten to that class yet. Don't judge. Okay, I'm a lot better at this, you guys, when I don't have to look through a camera to do it. So you want to try to stay on the outside of the lines, unlike what I did. And this particular pair is going to be a little bit smaller than the others. And if you're good with creating, okay. All right, that's good enough. So you have your front and your back. Okay, so now if you're good with creating designs on your computer, you can pretty much have anything you want. Just make sure that the design that you pick, if you're going to be, if you can create it yourself, that's great. If you're going to use something that's off of the internet, make sure that the license allows you to use it to do whatever you choose to do with it, because you don't want to infringe on someone else's stuff, especially if you're going to be selling it. These, you guys, are great. I know school's coming up for the kids here in the South. They start, I believe, next week or in the next few days. That's the same as next week, isn't it? Anyway, good night. But these make really great fundraisers. It's a great group project and for Girl Scouts and 4-H and things like that, because it's an easy project and it's super inexpensive to do, super easy to create, but they're super cute. So they're easy to sell. You can very easily sell these. Like I said, I sell them in my Etsy shop for $10 to $15. The reason I sell them for that much is that I do the shipping for free. Because I hate paying for shipping, you guys. I just do. So whenever I can, I do free shipping on any of the things that I have. So that's why there's so much. But you can make them as a group with donated materials and very easily sell them at an event as a fundraiser for $5. Or for some of you really, e-commerce savvy people, go ahead and sell them on Etsy. I don't care. Enjoy yourself. It's okay. People ask me a lot of times, why do you show people how to make the things that you sell? Well, because I'm always going to have customers. Not everybody is a crafter. Lots of people actually hate crafting. My daughter is one of those people that absolutely hates crafting. So does my son. I don't know how that happens, but yeah, it happens. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the Mod Podge. Now for this particular part, you can use Mod Podge or you can use any kind of good paper glue. I like the Mod Podge because I know it's going to work and I know it's going to stay. That's important when you're selling them. Oh, you want to have a paper towel on hand. This is just regular paper towel. I'm not going to put a link in the description box for where you can get a paper towel. I think you have some. Anyway, so I'm going to take the big brush. You guys, this is so awkward trying to do this on the camera. It's making the video so long. Oh my gosh. I'm trying not to make it long, super long, because it really is a quick project. Okay, so this is a bigger brush. Let me just see. This is why I like it. It's got like the triangle handle. I don't know if you can see that, but it makes it really easy to grip on the wide brush. Okay, so have your water at the ready. So So I'm going to go ahead and open that up, because if you don't keep your brush clean in between, you're just going to have a big old ugly mess. So I'm going to put a piece of paper down because I can use the other side. So I'm not going to worry about messing this up. Okay, so you know how this goes. We're just going to put a little glue. Where are you? On the back. La, la, la. La, la, la. Okay, and then I'm going to immediately put that into my water, because like I said, you want to keep the brush moist, because once you mess up a brush, that's it. You have to buy them over again, and I don't like doing that. No one wants to spend a whole lot of money. Okay, so you can put glue on the one piece and then put them together. Not like that. You guys, this is so hard doing this on the camera. It's so awkward. Ugh. Let me tell you how fast that dried up. Look at that. That is dry. So I'm going to have to get some more. As a matter of fact, I'm going to use a different one. I'm going to use a different craft glue, and I promise I'll show it to you. Since we're going to do it that way. Let me see if I can get this to come out. Okay, this one is Sobo Premium Craft and Fabric Glue. So you can use it for just about anything that's not like a bead or something like that, or some wood. And you can just spread it on there. This one doesn't dry as quickly, so it'll give me some time to play with it and move it around. Make sure you close it up completely though, or you'll be done for glue. It will be over. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this off the camera so I can actually put it together before tomorrow. Okay. All right, so yeah, you just put it together. So you have the front and you have the back. Now, normally I would give it about 15 minutes to let the glue dry completely before I trim it. But for the purposes of the video, I'm just going to go ahead and just trim around it a little bit. Like I said before, you want to, is it out of focus? Sorry. Ooh, you see it move. Like I said before, you want to leave as much of the black border on there as possible so that you get a finished look like that. Okay, so the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to take your brush, the same brush you used before, and you're just going to slather. Let me put it in view for you. The Mod Podge all over it. Now, don't worry about it looking white and milky. It's going to dry. Just make sure that you put it on smooth. And it will be fine. Now, what you want to do, now, if you're just doing these as a project at a party, you know, for kids to do or whatever, to have some fun, you can just do one coat. Let that coat dry for about 15 or 20 minutes, and then you can do other stuff with it. But if you're going to be selling them for a fundraiser, what you're going to need to do is definitely protect these earrings. So you're going to need a few coats. Now, I would recommend you wait about 20 minutes in between each coat and then go back and do another coat. I like to do about 6 coats. And I know that sounds like a lot and it's time consuming, but it makes it a sturdier earring. It'll last forever if you do that. Okay? So if you're going to be selling them, you want to make sure that you make them extremely sturdy. I'd like to do at least 6 coats. I've done up to 10. It makes a difference. And you do the front as well as the back. Because remember, the back is paper too, so it's got to be treated too. And you don't want them to get ruined. People sweat. You never know. Somebody might be partying in these earrings, hunty. So you want them to last. Okay. So that's going to be drying. What I'm going to do is move this over to the side. Let me show you the difference in the size too, so that you can see when you download it what it's going to be like. So these are a little bit smaller. I do sell these in my Etsy shop too in this size. I may add this size later because some people like a smaller earring. I can do a custom order on these. I just don't carry them on a regular basis. Okay, so I'm going to sit this aside, and then I'm going to show you how to attach the other part, the eyelet. So we're going to use that. Let me close up the Mod Podge, you guys, and the water. Oh, you have no idea what I just did. I just made a mess. Not a horrible one, fortunately, but a mess all the same. All right. So this one is still wet, so I'm not going to bother that anymore. I'm just going to sit it over to the side. I'm going to go ahead and take one of these and cut it out very quickly so that I can show you how to use the, I want to call it a doohickey. I won't call it a doohickey. It's a tool. So I'm going to show you how to use the tool to attach the eyelet and how easy it is. It looks like it's intimidating, but it's not. It really isn't. Okay, so this is another one I just cut out. It's dry. Because before you use your tool, you want to make sure it's, anything you use it with is dry because you don't want to get anything clogged up with glue. Okay, so let me show you there are different parts. There's a part on here that you use to punch the hole. It's a perfect hole, you guys. And there's another part that you use to attach the eyelet. Okay, so depending on which size that you want, this is the bigger size, I think, to attach the hole. No, this is the bigger size. We don't use that one. We're going to use this one, the smaller size. And I'm going to try to get this on camera. Okay, let me pull it back a little bit. Okay, so wherever you want your earring to be, the hole to be, you slide that in there. It's so weird doing this with the camera. Okay, and you can see through that hole. Can you see that? So what I'm going to do is just squeeze. And see, it produces an absolutely perfect hole. I love this tool, you guys. I can't believe I waited so long to buy it. It is wonderful. Okay, so now what you're going to do is take one of the, I'm going to use the white one since I'm almost out of black and I need the black ones. I haven't ordered yet. Okay, you're going to use whatever color you want. I'm just using the white one so that you can, it'll show up and so that I don't use up all of the black ones. Okay, and you're just going to put that. Did I accidentally grab a black one, you guys? Can you believe that? Okay, whatever. Okay, so you're just going to put it through the hole so it's going to look like that on the back. Is that in focus? Really? Let me show you again. Put it in that way. It's going to look like that on the front, and before you clamp it, it's going to look like that on the back. Well, of course, we can't leave it that way. So what you do is you take your handy dandy tool. I love it. See that pointy part right in there? Okay, you're going to put it right on that. And then you're going to clamp down on the handle. And there you go. It just smashes it down. That's it. Now, the next thing you need, and I forgot to show you. Oh, I took out two. Okay, so the next thing you're going to need, I'm going to grab those real quick, is you're going to need a jump ring. And for those of you who make jewelry, you know exactly what a jump ring is. It's that round thing that we use to attach stuff to other stuff. You're going to need 2 of those per earring. And you're going to need 1 fish hook style earring hook per earring. Okay. And you're going to need your pliers. Flat needle nose pliers are what you're going to use. Okay. On one of my other videos, I think on the other paper earring video, I think I show you how to use the pliers to open the jump ring. But just in case, I'm going to show you again. Since these are already together, I'm going to try to leave them together. But let me find the opening for you. Wait, is this one that opens too? Hang on, you guys. I got to take a look at this close up outside of the camera. Okay, now one of these does not open. You can't use that one. Okay, so when you're opening a jump ring, I know that's so hard to see, but you're gonna twist it forward and backward. You're not going to pull it open because you'll never be able to get it right again. So to open it, I'm just gonna hold it and pull it towards me so it opens up. And then I'll just use one. Okay, so we're going to attach it to the hook. And we're going to attach it, boy, that got really focused. Wish it would stay, to the earring. Then we're going to push it back forward to close it. And that's it. That's all you're going to do. That's it. You made an earring. Okay? So don't forget, all the information for all the supplies are going to be down at the bottom underneath the video in the description section. And I will make sure I also attach the free download for you to get that particular earring base if you want those. But you can be creative and do any type of design that you want. Just get really creative on your computer. What I'll do also is I will send you the larger blank for this size. I'll send you that so you can download it, and then you can put any design on there you want. And if you're a hand painter, oh, I so envy you, because you can put anything on there. Okay, so that's it. That's how you make the paper earrings that feel like plastic or wood. Have fun, you guys. I would love to see your designs. If there's anything else you'd like to see me do, let me know in the comments section. And don't forget to hit the like button, thumbs up, and subscribe so you don't miss anything. All right, that's day 3 of Vita, down and done. Bye.